Welcome to Auntie Judson Tarot. Welcome in. Let's see. I want to use this deck, and I want to talk about I want to talk to all the signs in these readings about right now. If you feel like you need to heal, what is the best method for that? So let's get going with our air signs. Best method for healing. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Best method for healing. Remember, take what helps you to help yourself. Not everything's going to resonate here. And thank you to all who have supported the channel. Best method of healing. And we're talking about healing with the star here. This is some sort of release. Like, I think you're just pushing too hard or something, wanting something so badly. Just kind of back off of this a little bit for the sake of your health, but also for it to come in. Put it out into the world, and then it's a confidence of knowing that it's coming in, and let it be. Let it be. Healing for our air signs. On the subject of healing, King of Swords. Talking this out. Talking is a form of healing for you. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to talk to somebody professional, but maybe that is helpful to you. This can also be just sometimes even talking it out where you hear what you're saying can be helpful. I've done that technique before. That's a technique I've just come up with. I don't know if that's a formal technique or not, but I know that that's helped because then I hear what I'm saying and then I try and be the objective third party listening to what I'm saying. And somehow when you release it from your brain, it doesn't seem as intense. So that might be, or of course, talk to somebody, tried and true, trusted in your life, see what they have to say, bounce it off of them. And also be listening at what you're saying too, and how that's coming across, and how they're responding. Two of Wands. Some of you have a couple of healing techniques that have worked or that you're going to try here in the future. And I see it's a couple. Two that you have in mind, or one is acupuncture, actually, which I think is excellent. That is excellent for all that ails you, in my opinion. Five of Cups. That is very interesting. Okay, it's in the reverse. I'm hearing face your emotions. Face your emotions and talk it out, air signs, okay? And also go with the flow. Three pretty distinct suggestions here. Go with the flow. Don't push it too much, what you want to have come in for yourself. Send it out into the world, and then be confident that it is being taken care of. If you push too hard, you're going to be feeling the tower, and I feel like many of you are feeling tower energy. That's, kind of crushing energy, huge disappointments. What is going on here? The world is falling apart type of energy. Okay, it's because you're pushing too hard. You're expecting things to come in too fast. This is not only not good for your physical health, but also for your mental health, because you feel like, what am I doing wrong here? It's more of a settle in. Just settle in here. Think about a couple of health practices, modalities you want to try or that have worked for you in the past. One of which I do see is acupuncture. And get that going in your life. And then also something about facing your emotions. Face them. Maybe they're burrowed and buried deep. Face them. Page of Cups. Yeah, for certain, I'm getting more of a light energy. Be more light. Be more light here, okay? The more you dwell on this and try and make this happen and force it in like more of an energy of going after it, harsh, like hard, unyielding, the more it eludes you, okay? Final messages on healing for our air signs. Queen of Cups. Nurturing self. Nurture self. These are those couple of modalities. Yeah. Coming to yourself with a cup of love. I hear you're very good at this to do for others. Do it for yourself. Now's the time. This will open up your mind too. I don't think you do this very regularly, self-care. When you do this, you'll see it opens up your mind. You become very creative, even though you're creative, but in a different way, in a bigger way, and in a way where you're saying, oh yeah, I am pushing too much here. I'm pushing others, I'm pushing myself. It'll be very enlightening for you. Knight of Swords. And it'll happen quickly. And it'll just be truth happens, boom, like that, which is so exciting. When that happens, let's grab a charm. Yeah. The double heart for me is like, your soulmate energy, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It often is. But, maybe just love for self, finding your soul again here. Really soulful energy. Let's say that. Yeah, love of self, soulful energy. And also I do see like the crosses you've had to bear. Give yourself a break. Okay? That's needed for sure. I'm going to go one more time here on the crosses to bear. Anything more? Yeah, soulmate energy. Okay. Soulmate energy. And I was talking about this charm being that as well. Soul energy, soulmate energy. Helping with that crossed or crosses that you've had to bear. Yeah, that helps with the healing as well. That is your message, air signs. I hope you've liked it. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel. Until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. If you are inclined, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. Thanks for joining me.